What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Live, and I'm back out here with another legendary video. And in this video, man, I'm gonna give you guys a Bloodstalker tutorial. This is pretty much how to use a Bloodstalker. Make sure y'all drop a like, hit that subscribe button. If we receive over 100 likes, I will give away some FFA tames and a mech. I got a crazy looking Bloodstalker right here. It's pretty much cap stats. Also, we'll be giving away a mech and some FFA tames in this video for all the love you guys showed on my top 5 best Mega Tribes video. Alright, so make sure you watch the whole video so you can see where I leave those dinos, and the server number will pop up at some point in this video, so don't take your eyes off the screen. Alright, so like I said, man, I got a capped Bloodstalker right here, and before I get into the controls of the Bloodstalker and the tips, I want you guys to know how I like to level my stalkers. Alright, so I usually like to go with about 1200 stamina. A lot of people think you don't need stamina, but you do. Sometimes I'm camping on a wall for a while, or just climbing a wall, or just doing stuff that uses stam. 1200 stam is pretty decent. You don't need 3500. Alright, I usually like to put about 24 to 25k health, and the reason why is because if somebody flies off with your Bloodstalker or steal it, it's dead anyway. Alright, and I like melee. Melee is what changes the game. You get quick kills. Having as much melee as I get on these stalkers allows me to take kids out extremely quickly, man. If I have a shoulder cannon with me as well, it's just game over. Alright, so we're gonna put all of these points in the melee right here, and as you guys will see, what we end up with is a whopping 3000 melee. Okay, there's still some more levels left in this stalker, but this stalker is definitely one tapping, kids, and we're going extremely dumb with this. All right, first thing I'm gonna explain to you guys is the super jump. A lot of people don't know about this. All you have to do is hold A and you can super jump from the ground. I like to do that to see what's coming, or just to get into the air and start my webs. All right, this is a pretty OP move. No matter how hard you hold A, once the screen starts to shake a little bit and the stalker looks like it's stressing out, that is the max level on how to jump. It goes pretty high. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. All right, and when you hold the RB button, you will be able to pull out your parachute. All right, and you don't really physically see a parachute, but the stalker will fall very slowly. And what I like to do while parachuting down is hit A while holding the RB button, and you can stay into the air as long as you want, as long as you have stamina. All right, as you guys can see, a quarter of my stamina is gone just doing that. There's still super jumps, and you can go in any direction without touching the floor. I hope that helps you guys out. It took me a while to learn about that. So here we got the webs, and when you're traveling, you definitely want to go with the left trigger to web from tree to tree. But if you're going to like a single destination, using just the right trigger web works just as good. But I do like to hit the left trigger. All right, the left trigger will throw out 2 webs every time. The right trigger is only 1 web. If you want to fly towards the target that you're attached to, you must be looking at it. All right, and once you're attached to something, you can't just keep stretching the web out. There is a distance, there is a range. That range is a lot longer than it is to pick someone, but it is definitely a range on it. All right, so don't think that you can stay attached and just go forever without ever disattaching it. Like I said earlier, when you want to go towards the spot, you just hold the right trigger towards looking at the area that you want to go to, and the stalker will go there very quickly. While you're holding right trigger, gives you the distance and the speed, because if you let right trigger go, it will just like stop pulling in wherever the direction is. All right, I hope that helps out. Just in case you're wondering what button does what, I'm breaking it all down from the simple basics of a stalker. All right, now if you guys want to pull yourself towards something and attach yourself towards it, This took me a while to learn. I'm hopefully gonna help you guys out with that right here. So I remember watching a Guts video, like wondering how is he able to attach himself to a wall. All right, it's pretty tricky to do, but once you get it, you got it. All right, so here we are. I'm looking up at this spot under the cliff plats. I'm gonna hit the right trigger to attach my web to the wall, and once I'm attached to the wall, I want to get stuck on that wall. I'm gonna hold the right trigger. Once you get near the wall, press A, hold A down. All right, and you will be attached to that exact spot that you webbed to. The cool thing about being attached on something is you can't use your web on no structures. Like I'm spamming the right trigger right now and I can't attach to any of the foundations or anything. But if a player or anything you're trying to grab is in the range of the stalker, it will automatically, very easily, only grab that player or thing that you're trying to grab. All right, so it's pretty easy to be on the wall. The stalker is actually more dangerous on the wall, but you still have to watch out for flyers and net guns and stuff like that. But hopefully that helps you guys attach to anything. That's a pretty OP move that a lot of people don't really know about. All right, so sometimes the stalker gets glitched too, where it just starts firing webs. I do recommend get off the stalker and get back on. It's just a glitch that Arc hasn't quite fixed. I'm not sure why. All right, so here we go. This is travel. I like to explain this because this is probably the funnest part. I'm just right triggering and left triggering through the redwoods here, and it's very easy. All you got to do is get up in the air, look for a spot, press right trigger, go towards it. And if you want to do those cool little spin flips and just fly from that position extremely fast, all you do is double tap A as you're flying towards your target, and it will like literally just do some crazy moves. All right, it's the funnest thing to do on the stalker is travel and go from tree to tree. Nothing's catching you when you're doing this. You have complete dominance in the sky. Maybe a tech shooter might get lucky with a neck, but not really. All right, so as you guys can see, I'm attached to the tip of this redwoods tree right here. I'm not even on the tree, but I'm attached to it because the hitbox is that far. That's some of the cool things you can do with the stalker, is attached to stuff. Don't forget to press A as you're pulling towards it, man. It is so fun. All right, moving around while you're attached, it just takes experience and time. You can't just know in the mechanics of a dino right away. You got to use it. All right, so I do recommend moving around on walls and stuff like that to help you guys get the mechanics of the stalker. All right, so I'm gonna head back over here so I can break down the very basics of pulling people with the Bloodstalker. All right, so I'm gonna explain the range and the pulling mechanism for this dino. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. A lot of people think that it's easier than it is because some people on the stalker makes it look easy. Like me, I make it look easy sometimes, but it's really not. All right, because the game is always lagging when I'm using the stalker, so it takes a different level of skill to pull people in the middle of lag. All right, so this is about the distance of what you can pull someone at. Once the dino or player goes red, it's in the stalker's range. That lets you know if you can pull it. Okay, people think it's auto aim, but it's not. If my target is not near that dino, it won't go blue. You know what I'm saying? You still have to put that aim in the vicinity of the dino. But once the dino steps anywhere near that yellow circle, it will automatically kick on to pretty much auto aim, and you'll be able to snatch. The problem with snatching is if it's lagging and you press the right trigger twice or at the wrong time, you will release right away, and it's pretty annoying. When you attach to something, you can move around with that dino still attached. Like, you don't even have to pull it in. If you hop off your stalker right away, it will pull it in automatically. You don't even have to pull it in for you. So it's kind of OP to do that, is grab someone, hop off the stalker, pull out a net gun, and as soon as you like turn around, the player's right in front of your stalker getting eaten alive. It's pretty OP. pretty dominant. All right, clicking the right trigger, the right joystick to do a melee move and swipe and kill anything in front of you. If you have a high level melee stalker, it's gonna be pretty nuts. All right, I do have some gameplay here of killing some kids on 1145 with the stalker. You guys watched all my clips and my streams, you should know it's pretty much demon time with this dino. All right, you can be on water with this thing, float on water like it's nothing, and it's pretty dangerous because you can pull kids from the sky and from in the water, so it's pretty nuts. All right, I think it's the best dino in the game only because of how versatile it is. Like, you can just do anything with this, and it's a threat. It has to be dealt with, because if you don't deal with the stalker, you're pretty much just riding your Giga for nothing, man. But it's your boy Live. Enjoy a few of these clips, and good luck on getting the tames in the mech. Hopefully you guys become stalker killers after this. So here's a clip from some recent PvP, just showing you how easy it is on the stalker to make OP picks. Most Gigas overplay the dino. They just rush in, not realizing it's nothing but dismount dinos all over the place. All right, so I'm over here on the left side. This Giga right here is just chilling. My range is insane. I missed like twice and still had time, and as you can see, it's not popping up that easily, but when it does, he's easily picked and his Giga is dead. All right, it doesn't matter if I lose the stalker or if I die. It really doesn't matter, because that Giga took them 10 days to raise, and it's always OP to get kills on Gigas, man. And once I pulled the first kid off a Giga, I really never wanted to go to another dino.
It's always you. 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 Keep falling for you. Keep falling for you. Keep falling for you.
you see, it is don't let it be. Away from me, away from me. It's always you, it's always you. It's always you, it's always you.